Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you the quick and easy way to get the grenade launcher in Warzone, specifically Plunder. You can probably apply this to a standard Warzone game as well. Today I've got a friend joining me in my squad, Pepper Hunter. He's a good friend of mine and I wanted to show him the quick and easy way to do it as well. So at the time, unfortunately, my microphone headset was flat, so I just teed him up beforehand and said the way we're going to do it, and I was lucky enough to very quickly find one for him. Now, as you can see, the first thing we do when we come in is I activate that contract. It needs to be the magnifying glass contract, not the bounty hunter one, or the flag, capture the flag one. It needs to be the scavenger, I believe it's called. So yeah, straight away I've come in and got it. Now what that does is gives you the locations of scavenger loot boxes. And I've found that by the time you usually get the contract done, there's 3 loot boxes, that you'll usually get the grenade launcher in one of those 3. Sometimes you might have to do a couple of contracts. Sometimes it's just not your day and you won't be that lucky. But usually within a contract I've found that you will find a grenade launcher. Now I am running the setup of the Grau 5.56 and the RPG as my secondary. And of course the heartbeat sensor and C4. So yeah, I've basically come to the first box, and bam, grenade launcher. Now my friend Pepper Hunter is there. I'm trying to communicate with him that it's there. It's a bit hard without a headset. I was talking to myself saying, it's over here, but he found it, and we basically, without communication, we're still able to communicate our happiness. So yeah, basically, I've been using the grenade launcher quite a bit. I've got a couple of videos on my channel. You'll be able to check out a couple of kills. But yeah, this time it is Pepper Hunter's turn. So if you'd like to keep watching, I'm actually just going to commentate the rest of the gameplay. It's just a game of Plunder. We have a bit of fun. I think I get about 10 kills or so. But yeah, there's a few pretty cool little moments. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. If you're going to stop watching now, yeah, I hope you'd check out some of my other videos, and I'll put a link in the description to some of my grenade launcher videos. But if you're going to keep watching, thanks for staying. So here I'm just, yeah, obviously our teammates have been killed there. I have to say that my other 2 teammates in this squad are people that I don't know, randoms. But they, yeah, they're doing pretty well here. But they've been fairly aggressive. So here I'm using my heartbeat sensor, just trying to get some contacts. Obviously I've got one coming across here. I think I decided to whip out my RPG and help get rid of those guys. A couple of downs. Finding the RPG's been really good lately. You've got a triple kill there with the RPG, and I just basically have a bit more fun. Bit more fun there, shooting off shots with the RPG. Why not? Yeah, I'm really loving the Grau 5.56 at the moment. Great gun. I was using the M4 primarily as my primary rifle, but yeah, I've switched over to the Grau lately. And this Grau setup I've got set up for sort of close range. I still run the hybrid mercenary stock. Oh, sorry, scope. Just for obviously the bonuses of seeing heat signatures on the map. But it does have, of course, it's a hybrid, so it has the red dots sight. I believe there might be a couple of times here I switch. And there's some footage of the grenade launcher with Pepper Hunter. Yeah, I've just recently started using the RPG as my secondary. I've been really enjoying it. It's so flexible. You can of course use it when you parachute in. You just have to switch over in the air. You can fire it as you land. Of course, it can destroy vehicles, which is, I guess, goes without saying. I guess that's probably its primary designation, as we know these days RPGs are used for quite a number of things in a pinch. But yes, in this game, it's quite powerful as a anti-infantry weapon. Can usually down people with one shot. Have killed people with one shot. And yeah, it's a really cool weapon. You can use it to clear rooms, as well as target people individually and vehicles. And yeah, it's pretty good. Once you, if you get an ammo box and load it up, I think you get 7 shots with with one in the chamber, so to speak. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it lately. You can see that one of our teammates is down, but a little bit far away to help there. I really actually enjoy commentating some of these these videos post-battle. It's actually pretty enjoyable. Now here I'm sort of waiting for this individuals that fired at my teammate there. Sort of got tracking him on my heartbeat sensor. I figure he's going to work his way around the outside. Of course he's working his way around this side. Switch to red dot. And see he's underneath there. And C4 gets the down. I found also C4's quite flexible as well. I have been running that in this setup. It's one of my Warzone setups. I actually use this setup when I'm sort of more having a little bit fun or playing solos. The rest of the time I'm usually running a grouse setup that's set up for a little bit more long range, and my sniper rifle as my secondary. But I do have a few different setups. I figure my teammates are coming here. I'm dropping down an ammo box for them. And I'm seeing that there's a helicopter there, but it's up on the roof. I just thought there may be some other way up there, but I think the only way up there is actually to parachute. So sort of leave that behind. I still have another scavenger contract open. I figure, well, why not go for that and see if we can get another grenade launcher. But at the moment we're pretty cashed up, so we're going to work our way over to the cash drop-off point. I see the vehicle and figure people want to jump in. Again, I didn't have my headset on, so it was quite difficult to communicate. It was mostly targeting spots on the map and highlighting them, trying to signal that was my intent. Yeah, I wish I had been able to use my headset. I think we would have done a lot better, as communication is so important. But I had been using my headset earlier, and I knew it was going to get flat, but of course, just when I want to make a video, it goes flat. Now this area starts to get a little bit hot in a few moments. I believe a vehicle, I'm trying to remember now, this is a few hours later. Yeah, here comes a vehicle now. I think I spot that coming in. Want to unload my cash. I think I do a bit of a fail here. And I'll try and get it with my RPG, but I think I miss out on getting any kills. Complete miss there. Fire another random shot. And here I'm just too slow. Still got my RPGs out. No chance to swap over and kill that guy. Now I hope you've all had luck getting the grenade launcher. Obviously if you're watching this video you perhaps haven't and you're looking for an easy way to find it. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope you can get into a game and find it, because it's a lot of fun. A good option is to bring in the ammo box, as you can then completely load it up I do find usually when you use it, you usually use the entire drum mag on it, and you're out of ammo pretty quickly. But if you can bring in the ammo box, then you're in for a good time. So I see some fire coming in there, but I think it's going to be pretty clear. And my buddy Pepper Hunter there has the chopper. He understands my intent. We've played together quite a bit, and waits for the pickup. Now, I had explained to him beforehand that a lot of times when you get killed with a grenade launcher, people don't actually see that you've got it and don't pick it up. Now, I think his intention here was to go back there and do that, pick up his downed grenade launcher. Of course, I wasn't too sure at the time, being unable to communicate, but I believe that's what he was doing. So I grabbed the chopper, put it in a safe point up here on the roof, and figured that there might be some more enemies around here at the moment. Might want to try and get an easy kill. But I believe from memory there's nobody here. Let's go through my previously dead body there to pick up some ammo. There's a box here. Now I have also found grenade launchers in those standard loot boxes, so definitely always be checking those. I have found them there, as well as times actually the very first time I ever found the grenade launcher was on top of the control tower at the airport, and that was just sitting there right at the beginning of the game. And I believe I made that into a video at some stage. Now here we're dropping off some more cash. Now Pepper does jump in the vehicle there. I was going to jump in with him, but I think he's seen that I've brought the chopper in, and my intent is to go and pick up the chopper. We do usually choose the chopper as our transport vehicle of choice. As you can see, there's not a lot of health left on it though. Does tend to take a lot of fire. Pick him up and move off. Now my intent was here to get up on top of the building and shoot down on these people that are firing at us, but the chopper is about to blow up, so I believe I parachute down shortly. Now I actually can't remember if Pepper Hunter was in the helicopter or not. But no, he's parachuted out as well. Okay, I couldn't remember if he got taken out there. So now I come over to the rooftop here. I figure I'll get some easy RPG downs or kills. Waiting for a shot, but I believe someone sees me up here and takes me out pretty quickly. And I don't have a self-revive kit, unfortunately. Now this was just a fun game. As I said, I had no headset on, so I couldn't really communicate to anyone. My main aim was to show my friend to how to quickly and easily get a grenade launcher for him, and accomplished that. So yeah, just figured I'd keep playing the game, and did want to make a recording to show people the system I have to find it. So yeah, that's it was mission successful, so I kept playing and having a bit of fun here. I really do love the plunder game mode. It gives you so much freedom, and not having the gas cloud closing in and the pressure of dying and going to the gulag. A lot of people actually don't know about this mode, they just play Warzone. But the plunder mode is just a mode where you collect cash, and the team with the most cash wins at the end. You have to drop off your cash either into balloons, and the balloon takes off and your cash is collected, or you have to drop them off at a specific point where a helicopter comes and picks it up. Unlike in Warzone, when you get killed you just parachute straight back in. There's no gulag, and that's an unlimited number of times. And you can also you also spawn in with your chosen loadout, so there's no well, you can still pick up weapons off the ground obviously, but there's no being stuck with a crappy pair of weapons. You can choose your weapons from the get-go, which is something that I love. So you can really create a setup that you want to take in, or whatever mood you're in. Now here I'm going for another contract, so yeah, just getting up here and getting another one. They also give you a lot of money when you're successful. Now I see that there's it's not far away here. Now I see there are people here, or enemy contacts here, but I figure it's going to be easy enough to go and get that contract. And we're in, as you can see, our team's in the top 10, so we're collecting a bit of money and doing pretty well. But yeah, I'll get spotted here and taken out. Now, usually I probably wouldn't bother coming straight back to this point unless I want to get specific revenge, or want to get maybe a weapon I've dropped or my cash. But as in this game mode, I want to try and get another grenade launcher. I figure I might as well keep going and try and get that scavenger contract done. So I spawn back here a couple of times and keep coming back, and unfortunately it gets really hot, and people are waiting for me to come back in. I think I get killed a few times. I actually think I may not even get the contract done in the end. I might, but I have a feeling I get killed a few times and then let it go. But as happens in this game mode, as everyone knows, you're going to be respawning generally in the same area. Yeah, a lot of times people are just waiting for you to come back, and it's a good tactic to employ as well. I've had many games where I've got 10, 15 or more kills just waiting for people to come back to the same spot, which is quite fun. And again, I don't know what, someone got rid of that helicopter. And again, I figure, well, I'll parachute back there and try and get this contract done. I'm also signalling to my team that, or specifically my mate, that I want to go back here and try and get another grenade launcher, whether for me or for him. But again, without the headset, this was the only way I could communicate. Now, I believe he's somewhere quite far from here, from memory. So it didn't really matter, but I was attempting to come back and continue, because it would have been awesome to get another grenade launcher. And as you could see there, the sniper was sitting in the trees waiting and did a really good shot there. I think he the sniper now moves off, possibly. This was my chance to come in and get another contract fulfilled. Now those, where that helicopter is now, that's the cash drop-off point. Those points are typically fairly heavy with enemy contacts, as people are dropping off money, waiting to drop off money, or trying to engage targets that are dropping off money. So yeah, those are typically pretty hot points to hang around, to fight, to stay. So yeah, here I finally get a chance, but I believe someone comes in now as well, but it doesn't really matter, as there was no grenade launcher in that box. I think I only noticed right at the last second. Yeah, so I dropped some C4, but he already runs past, and close combats. So those were those guys from earlier. Again, same spot, waiting. Now I think, yes, I've got another loot box to go to. So I'm going to make my way over there. And there is another cash drop-off point over there. So yeah, I see the loot boxes in the bottom of this building. Make a quick ride over there. Now, just to spoil the story, I don't think that there was another grenade launcher. I'm not sure whether there's only one grenade launcher in the entire map, or whether there's multiples. I've never actually seen anyone using one when I've had one, but doesn't mean it's not possible. That is a possibility, though, I suppose, is that there'd only be one per map. Got a precision airstrike there as a bit of a bonus, which is good. I do use it, but unfortunately doesn't do any damage to the enemy that I spot at the time, if I remember. So yeah, as you can see, you get some really good loot from these boxes. I've got a cash deposit balloon there, which is another way to drop off your cash beside the helicopter landing pads. You can't drop off all of your cash at those, they're the only thing. It's for smaller amounts.
Bank over here if you need to unload.
Bank here if you need to drop one off.
But yeah, your entire team or squad can use that. Now here, I sort of see my teammates are more over this way, so yeah, start moving across. I see that there was an enemy down there. I'm getting shot at. I figure I'll use my precision airstrike in the off chance that I could take him out. This looks like a pretty likely spot to snipe down through the windows. Yeah, trying to get a heartbeat sensor. They're obviously inside the buildings or on the roof. But I figure they may come out down the bottom here. I believe I do get a kill here. I figured someone would come and try and pick up all of that loot and weapons. I see that they're still right in front of me in the building. I believe they're on the rooftop at this stage. And there we go. Got another down there as well to finish off. And as you can see, the RPG makes a pretty good eliminator. And again, I'm stuck changing weapons, and that was a pretty good jump through the window. So yeah, just checking out the map there and seeing sort of what's going on. But yeah, my teammates are all in the general area, so I figure we might as well finish off down here. Now I think I get the idea that yeah, that rooftop that I thought the enemies were on, which is the red roof here, I believe I try and get on top of that. Or I may go for the same building as before. Maybe that's coming up. But yeah, sort of come through here and figure that cash crate that's being dropped in by parachute would be a pretty good spot to catch people as they come in and try and grab it. Drop the ammo box and reload, waiting for enemies to come in.
Oi fellas, this crate's chock full of cash.
Not much is happening at the moment. But usually these spots where the cash drops in, you can see some enemy infantry over in that building. Someone tries to drop in here and get me, and they do. Again, if I had probably had my headset on, I could have heard footsteps and stuff coming, but yeah, I was just running TV sound at this stage. Now my friend just did a good revive there, which was great. Thank you, Pepper Hunter. And same deal, waiting for enemy contacts to arrive.
Moving up there.
And fire off RPG through the doorway and get it down. Try and finish him off here with some shots, but unfortunately he must have either moved clear or being revived. Pepper Hunter goes in for the finish. Sort of give him some cover with the RPG. And he got the guy, so I got a kill confirmed there. Now again, I hear people are coming in. I figure it's probably the guy that killed me earlier. Try and give him a bit of a deterrent.
Watch the skies.
There he goes up there.
Headed this way.
Mark the building that he went into. Usually I'd obviously be calling that out, but This guy comes up in front of me.
That one's down.
Easy kill. Now again, people are sort of probably parachuting back in where they've died, or they're coming in to try and get the cash. Now throw some C4 down there as I saw some gunfire coming from the doorway. Get nothing. And someone else shoots me down there. I figured someone might have been coming in, parachuting in, that could revive me, but there was no one around, so I think I give up here. Oh, the guy in the helicopter comes in to try and run me over. Which is quite fun. Yes, I believe this is the time that I parachute down on that red roof there to try and give me a bit of a better vantage point on everyone. So yeah, we've stayed in this area for quite some time, but that's part of the fun. With this game mode, you can pretty much guarantee that people are going to be sort of in the same areas. There's a lot of people coming in here shooting each other, and it is a quads setup, but obviously not everyone's fighting in a quad team. Get a couple of kills here. Grab their stuff. Just checking the sky. See another guy coming in, shooting at me as well. Get in with a nice hip fire there. And another guy's coming in. If I had my usual get sniped there, obviously, and I just figure I'll fall off the edge here and die. If I'm running my usual sort of more rifle setup with the growl, it's a lot more accurate, but yeah, I do have it set up for close range. This is usually my solo setup. So there you go, we got 8th place with the money we collected, and we weren't really even trying to get money, so we did really well. But my main objective was to show how easy it is to get the grenade launcher, and play with my mate and get him a grenade launcher at hand. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll check out the rest of my channel.